What up, vlog? I'm up here on Takes a Village. First day, first sesh. You get to pull on, just cleaning it up here because it is a bit mossy. I think, well, it's not that bad, but it definitely needs to be cleaned. Here's hoping the rope doesn't fucking snap on me because it's definitely going over a couple sharp rocks. But yeah. I've never cleaned a boulder off like this before, but I got my fucking barbecue brush here that I got from Home Depot. They're sponsoring this video. And yeah, just cleaning some moss off. You can see we got a pad right below me. Hopefully is where I'd fall. Here's this hole, that hole. Got a pad on the lip right now. I'm not really sure where the crux is, but you know, that's how it goes. Vertically. Fuck. Mostly finished off cleaning it up. You can see I went for the sort of straight line feature of where the boulder goes. Of course, there's still going to be just a bunch of moss on the pad, but what else? It's fairly clean. I'm gonna chalk this bad boy up and start going for some trying moves here, I think. Yeah, absolutely covered in moss. Oh, my poor hat. Gross. Background of the boulder is that it was put up by my friend Brian Nugent in 2017 at V13. I think it was a long-standing project because it's a pretty obvious face on a very unpopular climb that's like 10 minutes from the road. But he put it up and hasn't seen a second until pretty recently. Sean Bailey did it. He's a bit shorter than Brian, and obviously a fucking freak of nature. Kinda, I'd heard about it from, well, A, being friends with Brian, and then also B, because it looks fucking sick. And it kinda got a bit of mystique to it, because it's a bit of a highball, and it's low angle. I mean, it's probably like 2 degrees overhang. And I'd heard or thought that it was gonna be pretty fucked. Because it's pretty much exactly in Brian's style. It's like really thin-ish face climbing. There's like that like fucking wacky shoulder move in the middle. So I've been a bit hesitant to try it. Landing is not as flat as it looks. Come back with like 4 or 5 pads usage. Yeah, so day 1 progress is I did all the moves and linked like crux sequence. I linked the crux sequence, but not like the last little like flip and bump like to the bottom part of it because I don't know. I didn't really want to fall on the gree like 6 feet, so I kept stopping in the middle and taking. But day 1 progress is linked the crux, did all the moves, did the top out, cleaned the face. Would have given some send goes, but I only have 2 pads here and I'm not super psyched on that. It's also, by the time I gave like 1 send go, 1 go from the ground, and it was starting to get a bit dark and don't have a lot of pads, so I wasn't too psyched to hop off before doing any of the hard moves. So yeah, I'll come back with like 3 more pads and I'll do it. Hopefully it'll be dry. I think it's raining tonight. Classic. Okay, I measured the boulder when I was at the climb. I just held the piece of rope next to the lip of the boulder and then marked it with a piece of tape. My guess, honestly, when I was there was that it was like 17 feet. Brian thought it was 20. Let's see what we got. Bam, 22-1. Not bad. So day 2 out here at Takes a Village, Trout of This World. Back from yesterday with more pads. Yeah, like 5 now instead of just 2. It is a bit wet. It did rain last night. I think all the holes except for, looks like the start hole is dry and the lip. So gonna go dry it off. Come back with leaf blower. So up here on the lip, I mean, it's not actually wet. I just say it's a bit damp. I think kind of this moss is retaining moisture. So yeah, just drying this off up here on the roof. Completely safe. Definitely not going over a couple blades. Okay, so sit rep is the lip is wet. Only the lip is wet, except for the start hold, but it's wet enough that I don't really want to do it. If it was like 10 feet shorter, I'd probably be psyched. But I'm gonna wait a little bit and then, dry it off and go back for it. Also, found out is that the batteries in my leaf blower die in about 5 minutes. I made it through the crux, stuck the undercling, and then got my foot up, and then was absolutely ejected off the left hand, and landed on single layer pads. Just it's the organic actually. And now my ankle kind of hurts, but it's not so bad, so I might give it another go, but we'll see. Can you tell the weather's good today? Look at that shit. It's like...
Yeah.